Hello and welcome back to another bus journey video. Yes, it's that time again. Harry Thomas Greaves here, aka Train Spotter and Metalhead. The time now is 6:14 p.m. I'm on Wellhouse Lane at the entrance to Barnet Hospital, where I'll be covering the entire length of the new route of the 263 from all the way to Highbury Barn via Highgate Village. Jacob and Andrew have already covered the new route before, so they're not joining me tonight, which means I'm going to be on my own. So this here, this is Barnet Hospital, where we're starting. Going to cut through Barnet Church, High Barnet, and then through Whetstone into North Finchley, East Finchley, Highgate, Archway, Upper Holloway, and past Highbury and Islington, and then going to terminate at Highbury Barn. So that's going to take approximately about 56 minutes to an hour. Sorry, somebody's just coming out of my bag. Hiya. But basically, I'm doing a bus tour. I've just got the one quick question to ask you, mate. You know, I'm doing a bus journey documentary. My name's Harry Thomas Greaves. I'm on YouTube and all other sites such as Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Can I request a shout out and a couple of horns on the way out? What? It's up to you if you want to do it or not. No one's forcing you. All right. Train Spotter and Metalhead. Right. So I made it to the top deck. My mum and brother have gone out into Camden today, so who's ringing now? Someone's just calling. Oh, it's Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. What can I do? I don't know what he wants. Maybe he was just returning a call from me when I rang him earlier on. Hello, Mojo. What do you want?
You called me.
Oh, so you were just returning a call?
Yeah, why'd you call?
I just thought I'd call and let you know that I'm covering the 263 again. But this time the new route, Barnet Hospital to Highbury Barn via Highgate Village.
Oh, yeah, what today?
Yeah, Jacob and Andrew have already covered the route, the new route before, but so they're not joining me. They're not joining me for tonight, so I'm on my own.
Oh, whereabouts are you now?
Just left the hospital.
Oh, how come?
Well, what do you mean, how come?
No,
Well, basically,
I'll talk to you, alright?
yeah, the previous video of the old route via Archway Road, Highgate Station will still be kept as a memory. Alright, well, listen, you take care of yourself, alright? Bye for now. Right, okay guys, sorry about that. This is Union Street, one of the stops for Chipping Barnet Library, which is just up the road to the left over here. Over here we have the Black Horse pub, which I never go to. But staff are quite rude there when the staff are quite rude. But basically, whilst I was here last year, and went out to the, I went out to the library to drop some stuff off, and I was desperate to go to the toilet, and the toilet at the library was closed due to vandalism, and so I tried the church, but they had a power cut, and then and then I then went to the pub to ask, and they were closed. And I asked them where I could go and use the bathroom, but the lady with the curly hair that served me was actually quite rude. When I asked her if, where I can where I could go to use the bathroom, she just walked away from me. When I made the complaint, I was told that I was being rude myself, but when I asked her politely, well, I wasn't even being rude. I asked them nicely, and they just walked away. Okay. Right, I just need to get my TfL go up, map up now. We're just about to join the A1000 Barnet High Street.
High Street, Barnet Church.
Right, we've just come off the A411 Wood Street. Passing the old mitre in. I used to pronounce it as keep pronouncing it as meter, but I don't know.
(263) to Highbury Barn. Barnet Station, Meadway.
There goes the 326, which is now running under first bus. Well, RETP is no longer a thing anymore, so all their buses have had to be transferred over to first. I don't know. I think this
263
this route of the 263 was rerouted on the 4th of January or February time, 2023, but I don't know. I have to look it up as soon as I get back to my flat tonight. And the top speed for today is we're going to be reaching up to is about 30 to 35 miles an hour. I went swimming today, and I was running a bit late when I left. You know, I got out of bed and I then had my breakfast, played some songs on the guitar, and I practiced playing, and the driver didn't even look. Well, basically, I left the house quite late because after I had my breakfast earlier on today, I was practicing some songs that I've not played for a long time on the guitar, and then I realised it was time for me to leave the house and go straight to my swimming session, which was at Finchley Lido. What park is this? Is this I don't know. Well, right, the park of I think it's part of the Dolly's Hill. Right, so this is Barnet Hill, where go underneath the tracks of the Northern Line, well, the High Barnet part of the Northern Line, which may also come part of London Overground or National Rail Services, as it has been proposed by TfL and the Department for Transport. To our right, we have. Here are some of the bits I pointed out last time with Jacob. Well, once again, we have on our right the Everyman Cinema with the Queen's Arms McMullen pub just next to it, which has just reopened. I was looking for looking around in the canteen at the hospital for something to eat, but it was closed, and the vending machines were card only, and I don't have a bank card, so I just happen to use cash. That's all. So in the end, I thought, why not get something to eat at the final destination, and yeah, which would be better.
Barnet Everyman Cinema.
The time now is 6:25.
263 to Highbury Barn.
And just to warn you that there are lots of roadworks in some places that we will be going past today. So please be alarmed that if the bus does go on. Please don't be alarmed if that.
Finchley Gardens.
If the bus does go on diversion or something, there's nothing to worry about. Right, this is Prickler's Hill. To our left is Dinsdale Gardens. We're with Crofton Way on our right. Well, first we have Great North Road on our alongside on our right. We've now been taken over by overtaken by an Arriva double-decker bus that's on the route number 34 from Barnet Church, where we've just come from, going to Walthamstow Central. We'll park. So our left is Green Hill Gardens Park with a large pond. There's the fairway, and this is also my local route, or one of my local routes, and one of Andrew's local routes. But he's not joining me for tonight. I said that haven't spoken to him for a while. I actually spoke to him last night on YouTube when he uploaded a video of when he went train spotting at Malden South, or is it South Merton? I can't quite remember now, but I have to ask him next time. Next time I get into contact with him. It won't be tonight. Live.
Walfield Avenue.
this is local stop. It's coming into Whetstone now. Just down the other end of Northumberland Road, which, as I just forgotten to mention, is the entrance to Oakley Park Station on the East Coast Main Line.
Rhinemount Drive.
We are now just coming into Whetstone High Road. We have the Dollis Valley Green Walk and the Brook Farm open space somewhere behind those houses that have flats. Oh, there's a load of scaffolding work going on there. As well as we have the tracks of the Northern Line still,
263.
just beyond the entrance to Totteridge and Whetstone Station.
Chandos Avenue.
There's Seamus Moore. Seamus Moore. So now he's going to have to be tagged in it. Do you remember Seamus Moore? Lift the camera up here for a bit for you guys.
263 to Highbury Barn. High Road, Whetstone, Athenian Road.
Right, just beyond that tall building, just beyond the Sushi Mania, the Japanese restaurant, and the A5109 Totteridge and Totteridge Lane, which leads you past the entrance to Totteridge and Whetstone Station, is currently being is the old council office, which is being converted into a block of flats. Here we have, on our left, is the entrance to the Griffin pub.
Whetstone Highway, Barnet Lane.
and we've just gone past the A109 Finchley Road North. Diverging to the left, as you can see, it's the junction for the B550 Fry and Barnet Lane. That's the bit I pointed out when I took you guys for a ride on the 234 last time.
Highbury Barn.
All the way to Archway.
Swan Lane.
Three Horseshoes Whetstone pub on our left.
Derwent Crescent.
Right, somewhere on our right, we should have the entrance to Swan Lane open space. I think they might have renamed it or something, I don't know. But I used to go there with my family and friends when we were little. Don't know why we stopped, but right, we are just coming into Finchley Park, well, which is actually in the Woodside Park area. Well, it's just up the road from Woodside Park Station, somewhere.
Finchley Park.
Like somewhere on our right, we should have the Malton Hops pub. This is the one this is one of the pubs in my area that I go to, especially if it's to have a drink or something, or for something to eat. One of the other ones I go to that's also in my area is that, which you're just about to see in a few minutes, is the Tally Ho, which is the big one. Oh, it's not actually just a pub; it's also a restaurant as well. Pub / restaurant, ex Wetherspoon's pub, and now an Indian British pub and Indian restaurant. Here is the Sainsbury's where I do most of my shopping, but sometimes I go to New Barnet as well. But I mostly do some of the food most of my food shopping either here at Sainsbury's or at Tesco, or at Aldi or Waitrose.
263 to Highbury Barn.
There's some roadworks going on over there, so they put some temporary traffic lights. Don't forget that somewhere here on the left, next to the NatWest Bank, it used to be a home utensils DIY store, which closed down. It's now become the new Bim's fast food restaurant, which has meals that are slightly similar to McDonald's, especially the Big Bims, which is similar to the Big Mac.
Tally-ho corner.
I went there with Andrew and Akai after the Cool Cats once, whilst I was still recovering last year from my illness, and we all found it was slightly similar to McDonald's. Well, it was during the springtime or Maytime last year. I'm actually feeling rather hungry, but
(263) to Highbury Barn.
here on our right we have 3 buses on route 134, all going back to Warren Street, as we've just passed the Tally-ho, which I've just mentioned. Over here we have another pub, which is the one I have never been to before. Well, there's quite a few of them. I went to one of them here with my ex-girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend once before, about nearly 11 years ago, but
263
whilst we're on the date still.
to
But
Highbury Barn.
but this one round here, well, it's actually called the Bohemia, but that's the one we just went by on our left, as I've just forgotten to point out. This one here on our left is hasn't been open for quite a while. It's been they're actually looking for somebody to buy it. The name of it is the Finchley Tavern, and there's another one on the right, just up the road, is that's run by a company called Fuller's. The name of it is the Elephant Inn. I used to go to that one, but with my dad lots of times, but not anymore. We're past the junction for the A598 Woodhouse Road. There's the old home base on our right, which is being converted into flats.
It was only like 40 slots. That's like
263 to Highbury Barn.
yeah.
I was being quick.
just about to approach Granville Road, where we should have the entrance to Finchley Memorial Hospital on our right. But I won't be showing you that because I pointed it out last time. And we're just about to pass the Finchley Lido Leisure Centre complex. As soon as we get across the A406. Actually, we have Summers Lane on our left and Granville Road on the right.
To Highbury Barn.
Granville Road on the right.
Leisure Way.
Right, this is Leisure Way, one of the 4 stops for the Finchley Lido Leisure Complex. I really think they should rename some of these, rename them all to Finchley Lido Leisure Centre / something. Like this one, bearing in mind my opinion, it should be Finchley Lido Leisure Centre, Leisure Way. And the other ones, the Finchley Lido Leisure Centre, Squires Lane, and that's it.
263 to Highbury Barn.
Right, this is Squires Lane, which
Squires Lane.
we should get you past. We're supposed to cross from the left to the right. If you go straight up the road towards the right, it should take you to Ballard's Lane, which is where the entrance to Finchley Central Station should be. But the closest one for the Finchley Lido complex is the West Finchley, but it's a bit of a walk, a 20-minute walk. But it's easier to get off at East Finchley, so where you can get like a direct bus like this one up the road from there, or if you get off at Finchley Central and then get the 382 from there, which may take a bit longer. It's rough. I don't actually know, but I have to look it up on Google. This is Squires Lane again, where we cut across the A406 North Circular Road.
263 to Highbury Barn. Strawberry Vale.
We're now being overtaken by a 112 that's going to Eden Broadway from North Finchley. Greenman Community Centre. That's on our left.
Lewis Gardens.
that car's got his window down. Well, the passenger has. Right, we've now come on to East Finchley High Road, which should get us past the entrance to East Finchley Station. Well, the library first and then the station. St Pancras Court.
Oak Lane.
This is the bus that follows the Northern Line.
Two 6-3 to Highbury Barn. Chandos Road.
There's the allotments. Chandos Road on our left. This is the stop for East Finchley Library, where I go to sometimes, but I actually haven't been there for a while, but I've been going to Chipping Barnet loads, but I think we passed the playing field, but
Hertford Road. Two 6-3 to Highbury Barn.
well, what is this geezer doing? Here we have KFC. Well, technically it's part of junk food. My favourite food is actually McDonald's. Well, which is again still part of junk food, but I might have to actually stop at McDonald's later on to and get something to eat from there. I don't know what the plan is. If there isn't Subway or something. Right, to our left we should have 40 Screen, which is where I used to get off and go to work here at the Clissold Arms. That's the A504. That's the bit I pointed out on the 134 and
263.
The 234 videos I recorded last time. To our right is the the Bald-Faced Stag pub, which has recently been repainted. Well, it used to be coloured blue, but now it's I don't even know what colour that is, but it's sort of navy green. Just down the road over there is the entrance to East Finchley Station, with two trains passing each other. There's a 102 that's just about to come off the A504 to our left, going to Brent Cross from Edmonton Green. I might also have to go and do some shopping at Tesco, because I'm out of shampoo and soap. I've just run out of shampoo today, but for some reason I keep forgetting to prepare myself a bar of soap. Forgetting to collect a bar of soap.
East Finchley Station.
Oh, those girls just waved at. Teenage girls just waved at me. Thank you to them. Right. Here there are three bridges that two on either side that carry the main tracks of the Northern Line, and the one in the middle is actually quite large, and it actually carries the tracks leading to and from Highgate Depot, which used to be part of the LNER route, which ran from Finsbury Park. Well, although, as I mentioned before, there is a proposal on that has recently been proposed. Well, it was actually proposed in December last year, or quite some time last year. That the abandoned railway line that I just mentioned, well, effectively known as the Northern Heights Railway Line, is actually due to become part of due to be opened as part of National Rail Services. Well, then it may get transferred over to London Overground as it
Woodside Avenue.
That was my idea. That was my idea. And as you just see, as you just noticed, is that we've now entered the London Borough of Haringey, and just in a few moments we're going to be passing Highgate roundabout, which should get us on. Get us onto the road, which should take us to Highgate Village. Well, Highgate Hill. This is where we came. This is where we came down last time when we came down Archway Road, the A1008 Archway Road. Oh, A1008. Why is it A1008? It's the A1000 Archway Road. I'll just about show you the entrance to Highgate Depot, where London Underground drivers park their trains at night. They don't actually come out here at Highgate; they come out at East Finchley and then go into the depot when they're parked. But when it's the end of service, well, especially at night when they need to park their trains at night. Right, this is the A1. The A1. There it is, just right there, Highgate Depot. We're now just turning off Archway Road, and Archway Road takes you past Highgate Station and all the way to Archway, but we're not going down that route today. So this is we're now just turning right onto Baker's Lane, and then going to turn left onto North Hill, which is the B519. The B519. This is the way I used to come down to college. Well, the Harrington scheme, who have recently opened a centre in Hornsey. I am still in contact with them ever since I left, but just haven't spoken to them for any of them for a while, as I've been busy with stuff.
Highgate group practice.
The real reason that the 263 had to be rerouted, or rerouted or whatever, is because Metro Line have scrapped the 271, which used to go from Highgate Village all the way to Moorgate, as they weren't making enough money. As that route itself, it wasn't making enough money, so there really wasn't much they could do about it. So the best idea was just to probably let it go. There's the old Victoria pub, which is currently closed.
Northwest Estate.
There's another one on the right. Well, there's actually two more pubs on the right. I can't quite remember the name of one of them, but there's no fast food restaurants around here, so that's the one I was thinking about. The Bull. And
2 Highbury Barn.
there's also the big one, which is also on the right, known as the Gatehouse, but that also has a theatre that's upstairs at the Gatehouse. This is the Hillcrest Estate. Kipling's Indian restaurant and the Wrestlers pub are both on the left, which
St Michael's School. Highgate School.
Oh, there's another pub here. The Red Lion, but that's got a conservatory on the front of the house. There's a lot of pubs on this road that are going to be on the right. There's the Prince of Wales, where I went to with my old college before I left. I still had the ponytail at the time.
(263) 2 Highbury Barn.
There's Highgate West Hill on the right. This is Highgate Hill. There's another pub on the left called the Crown.
South Grove.
I can also just about see another one just on the right. That's just they're slightly downhill at the minute. Oh God. This is where I went bus spotting here. Well, just quite some time ago.
Two 6-3. 2 Highbury Barn.
honestly thought I was like...
Oh, that's the Angel Inn. Just about to pass Highgate. Well, actually, this is Channing School, the Duke's Head. Well, which is that pub on the left, and Tromley Park, which should be on our left, which leads you towards the entrance to Highgate Station on the A1000 Archway Road. To our right we have Waterloo Park, just about with Lauderdale House.
Two 6-3. 2 Highbury Barn. Highgate Hill, Hornsey Lane.
I think we can just about see another pub that's on our left. There's no fast food restaurants on in this area, so but unless if you continue your journey to Archway. Brendan the Navigator Irish Pub. That's an Irish pub, by the way, according to Google.
Two 6-3. 2 Highbury Barn. Hospital, Magdala Avenue.
There's the old Whittington Hospital on our right, near the Archway Leisure Centre. To our right somewhere, we have the entrance to the Whittington Stone Pub. If you want to come. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a documentary about the bus journey.
Yeah.
I'm it's sort of like sightseeing. This is going on my YouTube and Facebook pages under the name Harry Thomas Greaves, Grieves. But only,
Archway station.
but only one of them has train spotter and metalhead in brackets, which I put. You know, I'm a train spotter that goes around visiting stations, filming long railway trips. Not like this one. And bus journeys, and I've, on the other hand, I'm a metalhead that goes to concerts.
Oh, metalhead, yeah.
Well, I was going to book my tickets to see Iron Maiden
263.
last night, but I found out the tickets were sold out. They're due to come to London in June or July time, so I couldn't book the tickets in time. I went to see Bullet for my Valentine about 2 months ago with Trivium and Orbit Culture. I might have to skip Iron Maiden for that reason, and for Guns N' Roses.
Oh, good luck with your video. Are you doing the whole bus journey?
I literally started it at Barnet Hospital.
Yeah, okay.
This is actually one of my local routes. I live in North Finchley myself.
Sweet.
I covered most of the underground lines on the tube map, except for the new, except for bits of the DLR and the tram link and the new overground lines.
When you do the underground lines, there's not much to see, no?
Because you know you're spending most of your time sitting on the train whilst you're underground. I also film aeroplanes. I'm filming. What?
Zoom lens?
Yeah, but I've only visited Heathrow and Gatwick.
Oh, you filmed them from there?
I'm going plane spotting at Heathrow next week. But I don't actually get on the plane and start filming the whole flight, because you know some flights, some long haul flights can be very boring. The longest one I went to was Thailand. I sat there for half a day, and I sat next to a crying baby, and I had its mum lean her seat in my space the whole bloody time, which was irritating. My friend was going to go off, going to take his girlfriend and go off there, but he couldn't because of COVID. Luckily, I went just before the pandemic. Lion Pub. The Archway Tavern just right there. Is that an Irish pub over there? I can see it is, but I can't quite read the name of it. Mile. So where is it you're heading?
263 to Highbury Barn.
Still new.
Stoke Newington?
Yeah.
So where are you getting off?
Last stop. And then I'm walking. Yeah, I might have to actually stop for somewhere to eat, because I've not had anything to eat since 5 o'clock.
It's not that long ago.
Yeah, well, technically, I left my house pretty late, because I left my flat pretty late because I was practicing some songs on the guitar. I'm a metal musician and singer myself. I'm not in a band, but I was practicing some songs by Avril Lavigne, Metallica, and Michael Jackson. But I also did a little bit of Led Zeppelin. But then when I checked the time, I realised it was time for me to leave and go straight to my swimming session, which was at the Lido Centre, Finchley Lido. I think I've only got one bar left.
I think I might have just lost concentration now. This is Holloway Road. The A1 Holloway Road. There's someone wearing an Iron Maiden t-shirt for right now. The number of the beast.
263 to Highbury Barn.
Just past the entrance to Upper Holloway station. Just about past the Spoke pub on our left. This is the borough of Islington where we've just entered moments ago.
Oh, I know. Yeah. That would take me a bit longer. That would take me about half hour. That also depends again on if I go.
Is that Whittington Park on our right? Yeah, it is. It is.
It is confusing.
With the fluorine.
Alexander Road.
Sorry guys, I just accidentally cut off the map. There's the Crown Pub over to our left. This is actually quite close to where it was I met up with Billy and Charlotte for the British Soap Awards. Well, even though that was in 2022
To Highbury Barn.
in Hackney, and also with Jordan as well. Are they renaming that pub? That pub or something? Oh, that's the Tortoise and the Hare. That's the name of it. The Owl and Hitchhiker, where we just come past. Sainsbury's local. And we are just nearing the entrance to Holloway Road station. Well, first we got the Odeon Cinema just over there. Safe store, reception.
263 to Highbury Barn. 263 to Highbury Barn.
The Bisha. I can't read what that says, but it's a restaurant somewhere. That's somewhere on our left.
Seven Sisters Road, Harkhurst Road.
Hercules. That's the name of a pub. What a lovely name of a pub though. That's Tufnell Park Road on our right. There goes the number 4 to London Waterloo from Finsbury Park. Oh, hang on a minute, it's going to Blackfriars. Sorry guys, right, just somewhere on our left is the junction for Seven Sisters Road, which leads you past Arsenal Station, Finsbury Park Station, and takes you towards the entrance to Seven Sisters Station on the Victoria line.
Holloway, Nag's Head.
Oh,
263 to Highbury Barn. Tollington Road.
There's the Coronet, which is the Wetherspoons pub. And we're about, well actually, we are literally nearing the entrance to Holloway Road Station, but first we've got to get on that bridge over there, which carries the tracks of the East Coast Main Line that runs from from Holloway Road, from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. And the Piccadilly line sort of follows beneath it, between Finsbury Park and King's Cross. That's pretty cool. There's a Thameslink train that's just slowing down, going into London King's Cross or going somewhere. With the McDonald's house on our left.
Holloway Road Station.
There's the entrance to Holloway Road Underground Station on our right. Stapleton House. London Metropolitan University. Oh, sorry guys, I was just getting distracted with Ryan building, which is on our left.
Two 6-3 to Highbury Barn.
No, don't make me laugh, seriously.
I'll just pick it on today and then make it my tablet. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
The Harati pub is on our left.
St Mary Magdalene Church.
I might do that.
Now I've got a low battery. But don't worry, we should nearly be there. Hoping it don't cut out.
263 to Highbury Barn.
House of Hamilton on
Highbury and Islington Station.
I feel like what's going to do him well, like in his career business, you know, more than anything else, is the ability that he holds to, like, be able to stay up until like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, the guy can lock in.
Yeah.
263 to Highbury Barn.
Charrington Hen and Chicken's Theatre Bar. I think we might turn left. We'll go somewhere. Yeah, we are continuing straight ahead. So onto the A. Well, Highbury Corner diverges off to the right, and we're about to turn left onto the A1201. See what the name of this road is? St Paul's Road.
Yes, I use the app. Right where you go. Like Highbury stuff and I was like food. But no, we still got it. Yeah, still got the ones you got.
Bubba, duck soup, or the tango crisp. Have you heard that?
Yeah, no.
263 to Highbury Barn.
Yeah, no, and then pay for it. Right there. And then obviously
There's the Alwyn Castle pub. We're now turning left and just about to get across. Just about to get get back across the London Overground tracks of the former North London line. Whatever they call it now. This is Highbury Grove. Well, we're very nearly there, but sorry guys, my phone battery just my camera battery just cut out. I've not had time to charge it up properly because of today, because of the lack of time that I've because of the lack of time that I had, but so I'm just going to have to do it on my phone. Alright, so the bus is now just about to terminate and the local time is has just gone 7:34 p.m. I'm going to wrap up. Don't forget to turn on the post notifications, like, comment, share and subscribe. My next bus journey is going to be the SL9, which is Mohammed and Kieran's suggestion. Well, technically it was Mohammed's, but Kieran himself will be joining us for that one, but we may get around to doing it next week. We don't know yet, but we will keep you guys updated. Take care of yourselves and good night. Okay guys, just a quick update. Now that I'm on my way home after I finished filming, I went for something to eat. This update is about the next concert. The next concert may have to be Guns N' Roses, which are due to come to London on the 26th of June. They will be playing at Wembley Stadium, so
if you're interested, then and going to the concert and you want to book you want to book your tickets for it, then I will put a link in the description to it in the description down below. Anyway, take care of yourselves and enjoy your night. Bye.